good morning, good morning. It's 8 o'clock here and I'm just waiting to go teach yoga outside, which is lovely. It's a great way to start the morning. I'm Stephanie Zito. I'm an intuitive coach and energy activator. And I just wanted to hop on here to chat with you if you're around or want to check in around getting grounded. So getting grounded, it's something that I used to teach as part of a workshop and in person, and now that I'm kind of bringing things a little bit more online, it could be fun to do at some point as well. It's definitely part of my Unblock the Body boot camp. But getting grounded, I was thinking about that this morning. Well, I do a lot just because I don't know about you. Hi Josie, how's it going? You might like this one, Josie. You're going to be talking about like the earth and the ground and getting your feet on it. But I want to talk about getting grounded and the benefits and why do it and what it means. So I don't know about you, but typically my days go like this. Like it's summertime, so it might be a little bit different, but it's like wake up, get going, get some coffee. It's like just go, go, go. Think about what's next. It's kind of like I feel like I'm already playing catch up by the time I wake up. And I have these ideas in my head and maybe I think about them, maybe I get to them, but sometimes it can feel a little bit scattered. There are ideas that I've had that I want to put into action, but I'm just not quite there. I'm like still in my mind. So to me, like one of the key things about getting grounded is actually taking like whatever's in your heart, whatever's like in your soul or that you really want to do, that you really want to put out there in the world. Like for some people it's writing a book, for some people it's starting a yoga training, or it's changing jobs, or whatever it might be. If we have it in our heads or we have it like in this upper sphere, it's gotta get grounded, it's gotta get into the earth to actually happen. It's gotta be in the present. So for us, we need to be in the present, in the moment, not thinking in the future, not thinking about the past, not thinking about the what ifs in the future, and not staying stuck in like, well, this is what happened before in the past. So when we do that, that's not really real. Like we can lodge that in our bodies, we can hold that, but it's sort of not grounded in reality. Reality is today. Reality is the body we're in today. So there are some simple things we can do in the body we're in today to be grounded, to make that choice to be present, to make that choice to not let those thoughts from the past impinge upon what we truly want, and not let the fears of the future keep us back either. Hey Heidi, thanks for joining us too. Talking about getting grounded. So Josie and I used to work in outdoor education together, and we spent a lot of time out on the earth, like on the actual earth, not on the pavement. We got some pavement there, but on the actual earth, on the grass, I'm showing you the grass. So I don't know how much we were barefoot. We probably were barefoot quite a bit too, or wearing sandals, but there's something very scientific about having your feet on the earth to get grounded, to get present. There's negative ions, and these negative ions, they combat all the free radicals that are happening to us that are causing stress, that happen with the pollution in the atmosphere, the heavy metals, and even things like trans fats, wouldn't you know it? So, hi Roz, hey Baba, I'm glad to see you here too, good morning. So when we get grounded, there's a few like really simple ways we can do that through choices we make. And the idea is to feel like I belong, I feel secure, I can trust, and I can put into the world what makes sense for me, like what is my calling, which is something that, you know, that I feel called to bring into the world. So we can do that in some simple ways. One is through the food we eat, eating protein. So clearly if you eat meat, you can make some good choices around the meat you eat to get grounded, to get present. You can, if you're vegetarian, you can find vegetarian proteins. There's clearly lots of protein in our vegetables, in our green leafy greens, in our beans, in our nuts. So making those choices. So if you're going for like a high fat diet or refined carbs diet, that's probably gonna keep you more like in the upper part of your body, like not feeling grounded, not feeling rooted, you're gonna want more sweets, you're gonna want more food. So that's like a food choice you can make. Also, getting grounded is to, I'm not wearing it today, I don't wear a lot of red, but to wear the color red or to notice the color red around you. So as you're driving, even like a stop sign can be a time where it can help us stop and say, okay, I'm gonna take a moment, I'm gonna take a breath, I'm gonna feel my feet, even on the floor of your car, like take your energy downward. Out of like a spiraling monkey mind, or if you ever feel anxiety like in your heart center, just, or in your belly, is like to take it down, to get rooted, to get grounded that way. So there's color, there's the food we eat, there's also the, what is it, like the mantra, there's the mantra of I belong, I trust, I am here now, I am here in the present moment. So that keeps us from going back to the past and what might have happened that didn't work out, and also like from the what ifs of the future. So those are a few like really quick tips that can help us. Oh, I have my little book here too because it helps me out. So there's also something really interesting about this, the gland for being grounded. And what I'm talking about here is actually like something that I learned through yoga, which is the chakras. We're getting into, depending on your beliefs and what you are into, it might feel a little woo-woo, but we're really just talking about energetic centers of the body. And if you've ever gone to a chiropractor, they've worked on your energetic centers. They've worked on nerve bundles at the base of your spine, through your low back, through your neck. Those are nerve bundles. So if you can think of it that way, it's really just a simple way to relate chakras, which might feel more spiritual, to something in the real world. So the endocrine gland is related to this root, to being grounded. So that makes complete sense. When, not your endocrine, your adrenal. So your adrenal is what controls like our stress factor. And sometimes when we get overly stressed, the adrenals get out of whack and they can't balance our stress. So it's really hard to go from this sense of like anxiety or like pushing or worrying or what's next, like all that energy, to just like grounded, present, feet on the ground. I am here now. What can I do today? Taking decisive action. So another thing we can do physically is just simply to go out in nature, put your feet on the ground, and that'll help you. It'll help draw in those negative ions, and that'll help. So I thought we could do one more thing here if it interests you. It's a very simple practice. It's called like the Wayne Cook. I guess Wayne Cook helped make this. So I'm gonna see if I can like put this down somewhere. All right, put this down over here. And we can try this. So I'm gonna put you right there. All right, so this is the Wayne Cook, and it's a way to release stress, release that monkey mind, release what's like keeping you from being present. And you can do it, like if you have a desk job, you can do it. It's a desk job, you can do it. It's actually really easy to do at a desk. So I am sitting on the ground, but you can do it sitting on a chair. This will help you see with better perspective, focus your mind more efficiently, think more clearly, and learn more proficiently too. So if you're studying, it's a great study break. So we're gonna start with, oh my gosh, if you can see this. We're gonna put one foot out, you can see this, and cross a foot over. You can see this hole in my shoe. So you've got that foot crossed over. I'll put this leg here. You're gonna cross your hand over, so your hands are crossed. You've got this hand across the ankle and the other hand across the foot. You're gonna sit here for a few moments just to breathe. It actually really works. Like, it just drops you right in. It drops you right in. So you do one side for a few breaths. I'm not gonna take the full time to do it. Unless you wanna do it with me, we can do it together. Take a few breaths like this. Doesn't have to be very long. And we're gonna take the other side, so we're gonna cross it over. So you gotta cross the hands over. So that's an important thing. It's actually an important thing for kids who have ADHD to have that, like crossing the meridian. So we're gonna cross the meridian and take this side. A few breaths right there. Okay, so you got a few breaths there. And then coming back to center, you're going to steeple your fingers. The thumbs come to what we call the third eye, just pressing into the center of your forehead. This is your pineal gland as well, so this is kind of the center of your intuition. So you take a few breaths here. And on your last exhalation, take your fingers to the center of your forehead and just sweep your energy out to the side. If it feels good, you can do that a couple times. So try it. It's good. It works really nicely. And then just bringing your hands right down in front of you, you can just surrender. And yeah, see how that felt. So if you tried it, I'd love to hear what you think. I'm still trying to figure out these Facebook Lives a little bit, if there's comments or anything, or, you know, I see some of you are watching, so I appreciate it. It's kind of a nice way to start our morning together. And I just wanted to share a little bit about some tools and techniques to get grounded so we can just release stress, get out of like that thought, those like repetitive thought patterns that don't serve us. You know, it could be like a fight you had with your husband, or something that maybe isn't going well at work, or some stress, or something with a parent, and to get present, to get to this moment, so that whatever's happened in the past doesn't have to be like what is, I don't know what you want to call it, like guiding us, and any worry of the future doesn't have to guide us either. We can be present. I feel, I am here, I am present, I belong, I feel security. So that's a little scoop on getting grounded. I'm happy to get your comments or questions below, and I hope that was effective or helpful for you in some way, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.